Sacred Derangement is a field guide, which means that the book is a bit of an instruction manual. It's meant to be kind of like a cookbook, a series of recipes to get into the right frame of mind, right? I like this idea of the frame, the right frame of mind. I'm a big fan, of course, of Aldous Huxley's The Doors of Perception. There's this whole idea that we have these lenses of perception, and we see with these lenses, and we see through these lenses, but we don't see the lenses themselves. And so when our lenses of perception get smudged by habituation and habit, when they get fogged, when they crack because of PTSD, we start to meet all sensory data. We start to meet the world through the prism of our fractures, through the prism of our distortions and traumas. And we fail to realize that these traumas are now the lenses that are shaping our world. And so what is needed through sacred derangement, through what our Toad calls the systematic derangement of the senses, is to have an experience that you bump up a level, right? A multi-perspectival kind of dehabituation of sorts, an unselfing that italicizes perception. But fundamentally what it does is it swaps out the lenses. And in the moment in which you're swapping the lenses, you suddenly see the lens through which you were seeing the world. So there is revelation and realization coupled with a new vibrancy and a heightened qualitative intensity that is made manifest. Suddenly the world is cleansed. The doors of perception are cleansed, and everything is seen as if through a kind of aesthetic quality, a kind of vintage photograph tone. And it's like you're living in the fucking postcard, and that to me is erotic. There's a porosity, an intoxication, a feverish, intoxicating deliciousness, a derangement, a sacred derangement, a sepia-toned derangement, an italicized derangement, a postcard-like derangement, a qualitative shift, a synesthetic implosion or explosion that reveals the world instead in all of its suchness, its yellow-tinged suchness. So that's what fucking sacred derangement is about, a field guide to outrageous creativity, radical self-expression, and living in awe. It's the recipe. It's the recipe.